Thank you for visiting the Coin Lady channel again. Dear everyone, examine this Ripple vs SEC now. Positive court ruling on cryptocurrency, and XRP sales on the secondary market shake everything up, ruling that secondary market sales of Bitcoin do not constitute securities. The United States Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit significantly altered the regulatory landscape and impact of the cryptocurrency business. Coinbase lodged a complaint, which resulted to this ruling. The federal judge's decision in SEC v. Ripple Labs sets a major precedent that the SEC cannot challenge secondary market sales of XRP going forward. Judge Fiola utterly rejected the notion that the reasoning behind Judge Torres's Ripple ruling, that secondary sales cannot be investment contracts, was a major setback for Coinbase and Ripple, according to John Reed Stark, a former SEC officer. However, secondary market sales have been greatly clarified by the recent ruling in a dispute brought by Coinbase. Securities do not apply to coins traded on secondary marketplaces, according to a statement published by Coinbase Chief Legal Officer, Paul Gurewal. On Friday, the business has received a lot of clarity from the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit in Manhattan, New York. It is worth mentioning that the court building being used for the SEC lawsuit involving Ripple vs. is the same one where Paul Gurewal made it apparent that the secondary trading of digital assets on exchanges like Coinbase is not subject to private responsibility under federal securities laws. Additionally, he mentioned that the court agreed with Coinbase's claim that there are no investment contracts for token secondary sales, which contradicts the plaintiff's claims. The plaintiffs are bringing federal claims under Sections 5 of the Securities Exchange Act of 1934. Beyond this, they have also brought claims in accordance with state statutes, namely the security statutes of New Jersey, Florida, and California, based on what the judge determined. According to the first part of the Pinter case, Coinbase was not liable as a statutory seller because it did not own the tokens that the plaintiffs bought. Users are not truly purchasing or selling digital currency to Coinbase when they transact on the Coinbase exchange. Coinbase prevailed over the plaintiffs on this point, which is a major win for Ripple in the cryptocurrency industry judge's opinion. The Taurus court found that a large buyer had legally bought XRP from Ripple. But in terms of the economy, a programmatic buyer was no different from a secondary market buyer, in that it had no idea who or what it was paying. For Ripple and the whole cryptocurrency sector, this ruling is a huge win. Judge Torres concluded that the issue was improperly brought before the court, and did not reach any final decisions about the characteristics of XRP sales on the secondary market, for the simple reason that it fails the Howey test. Sales of XRP through programmatic platforms are not considered securities, according to the judge. Judgment of Judge Fieler that secondary market crypto assets and transactions are not inherently prohibited from forming investment contracts follows. Many in the XRP community were worried that the SEC would try to overturn the decision by appealing secondary sales. However, any appeal of this type can be rebutted by referring to the most recent decision from the Second Circuit, which sets a strong precedent. A US-based financial regulatory agency. Many are excited about Andes's new Ripple prediction, since he is a prominent player in the area of cryptocurrency studies. Reportedly, Ripple is about to make a game-changing move. It will establish XRP liquidity pools on automated market makers, using its USD stablecoin, USD. We anticipate the delivery of this update very soon. This move is part of a larger strategy to increase Rust and XRP liquidity. Ultimately, we want to make it easy for customers to get liquidity and services when they need them using decentralized exchanges. Ripple will issue its own USD stablecoin by the end of the year, which will make it easy to provide liquidity for both Rust and XRP, making it incredibly liquid. I believe this will lead to the launch of a liquidity pool by the end of the year. The integration of the DEX into the ADL has made it a nice fit, despite the fact that Ripple has had no hand in this change. A great deal of curiosity has been sparked just by thinking about it. Analysts predict that this liquidity pool will take center stage and may perhaps surpass all others in terms of market liquidity. This property, the basis of this excitement, is the huge influence that Ripple has on the possibility to garner a large number of community participation. Amidst the ongoing uncertainty surrounding the XRP currency, the announcement has provided a new source of motivation for the cryptocurrency sector. This optimism is seen in the significant seven-fold increase in the price charts of XRP. Despite the general pessimism, XRP has accomplished a major step toward regaining its former prominence in the market. Not only that, but this upturn suggests the trend might be about to turn around, which would be a huge relief. When it comes to XRP's future, experts are optimistic. The 62-cent mark is especially important since it might signal the start of bullish momentum that will lead to additional appreciation, which is particularly relevant given that they are targeting major resistance levels. The primary goal is to profit from XRP's rising price. Additionally, goals of 65 cents and 69 cents have been set. Current pricing trends for XRP are indicating a promising future. There has been a 3.6% rise in the past day. In the course of Ripple's attempts to implement significant improvements, this tendency is anticipated to persist, and new market activity is likely to be stimulated by Ripple's strategic activities. The launch of XRP liquidity pools in light of the impending bull market, and may serve as a cornerstone in fortifying the company's position. The money from the sale of certain Grayscale investments in Cardano AI went into XRP. The rebalancing has raised the percentage of XRP in the DLC fund to 0.73%. The current estimated value of the assets held by the DLC fund is $570,206,758.29. What amounts to Grayscale investments is the digital large-cap Lot War Fund. A portion of the company's ownership in Cardano has been used to make a substantial alteration to the currently available product. As of this quarter, 8 of them have been sold off in anticipation of an exit. Selling Cardano merchandise was essential to rebalancing the fund's assets, and the remaining funds were utilized to purchase XRP and similar assets. The funds were utilized in full to finance the acquisition of an asset. The acquisition of XRP was a major deal for Funnelin, as it significantly increased the size of the company's DLC assets. Thus, at the moment of writing, XRP makes up 1.73% of the fund, or 16.7 million tokens when these figures are rounded up. The official website of Grayscales states the total value of the assets under management held by the DLC Management LLC Fund is $570,206,758.29. The video ends there. Do me a favor and subscribe to my channel. Goodbye for now.